What's going on, guys? With the recent update, I'm sure you've noticed that we've started getting new items in the warehouse shop, and what I've been doing is taking screenshots of some of these new items. I'm just going to go through and give my opinions on what I think of the pricing of some of them. I mean, some of them are okay, you can say they're pretty good. Some of them range to kind of just being mispriced by the looks of it. And some are just absolute batshit crazy. There's no doubt about it. I'll save the batshit crazy ones to the end. So the first one we got here is the work hammer, which you can say, well, for 640 merits, I mean, reducing it by 4 hours. It's nice to have that option. It's not so bad. I still think it's a little bit overpriced. I think around about 400 merits would have been better. But whatever. That's not too bad. So I've taken a screenshot of a Gillette Champ just to remind you of the merit price in the shop. So a Gillette Champ is 670 merits. And now, which is nice to see, don't get me wrong, we're getting a Mastery Essence which is worth 5 Gillettes. But look at the price there, 3,685, right? So that's worth 5 Gillette Champs basically. 670 times 5 is 3,350 merits. So why is a Mastery Essence, which is worth 5 Gillettes, 335 merits more overpriced than it should be? Really, that should be 3,350 merits, or maybe a bit cheaper when you consider the kind of merit to XP ratios you get from the Blessed Tomes and the purple tomes. They offer a bit better value if you get the Blessed Tomes. So why isn't the Mastery Essence I don't know, say 3,200 merits or something like that? That would have made a lot more sense. I mean, you don't go into a shop and buy, say, a bottle of drink for £1, and then they got an offer saying we'll buy 5 bottles for £5.50. It just doesn't happen, So the pricing there is really stupid. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and that's really something that IGG need to change. They need to bring that down to 3,350, minimum. Personally, I would say, they should bring it down to 3,200 just to make it, a bit better value. So they're saying, right, well, if you buy the Mastery Essence, you're buying in bulk, so we make it a bit cheaper for, skill XP to merit ratio. So that one is definitely a stupid pricing. That one I'll put down as a mispricing by IGG. This one's actually good side-by-side comparison, right? This one I just think is ridiculously overpriced. I mean, you look at his 1,500 merits for gold key, and they value an arena card, 2,520 merits. And considering we've just got the 5 arena cards for the signing, I can't see where they've come up with that pricing. That's just crazy overpriced. I mean, would anyone value an arena card more valuable than the gold key? Certainly not 1,020 merits more valuable. So that was a definite rip off. I can't see anyone buying that at all. I don't understand why they price it that. I mean, to me that's probably worth about, I don't know, 200 merits or something. Really, I don't think it's worth much more than that if you compare it to, say, a talent card. The blue crystal bags, I think, are a little bit overpriced, but some people may argue, well, it's nice to have the option to buy them if you flush with merits. I mean, blue crystals is still a valuable resource, but 10,000 blue crystals for 2,520 merits, that's way too expensive in my opinion. I certainly wouldn't be buying them. I just don't think that's a good pricing at all. So that one definitely needs to come down as well. It's definitely overpriced in my opinion, but some may argue it's good to have them. Right, so I haven't seen a legendary egg pop up yet, but I've seen these rare eggs, and that's what the hell, 4,640 for a rare egg. I can't see how they're valuing. I mean, you consider that's 750 shards, that Mastery Essence, right? And so they valued it at 3,685, and they value a rare egg at 4,640 merits. It's crazy. I mean, compared to Blessed Tome, that's 3,330 merits. Crazy price. That one definitely needs to come down. It's way too expensive. I haven't actually seen one of these yet, but apparently you can get these size shield crests. This I got off the internet. 25,000 merits. Okay, that's fine. I'd buy that if a size shield that comes up. I need, because you consider how difficult it is to get a size shield, especially if you're free to play. The only way you were getting them was from forging, which can end up costing millions of blue crystals to get a size shield set. So that's fine. If that, I haven't seen one crop up yet, but if that's in the warehouse, yeah, definitely I'll be buying them when they show up. And last but not least, and this is the one that everyone was kicking off about when it was first announced, is this event legendary card. I couldn't believe it when I seen the sneak peek, and they were saying that we were going to get an event legendary card for 67,000 merits. So I thought, wow, that's got to be wrong. Like, that's crazy amount to expect it. I mean, you know, considering a normal legendary card's 13,000. I mean, okay, event's obviously better than legendary, but there's still a lot of heroes you can get out of the legendary. I mean, imagine a free to play paying 67,000 merits and getting a Snowzilla. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. I can't understand how they think an event legend card's worth 67,000 merits. It's just an insane amount, like, you know. I mean, I think around the base of 18,000, 20,000 tops would have been a good valuation. Because, you know, I mean, the legendary card itself I still think is a bit expensive for 13,000 merits. But okay, if there's heroes you need out of it, then okay, it's worth buying. But 67,000 merits for an event legend card when you could end up getting a Snowzilla, which you can get out of the legend card anyway. Or there's a lot of still the same heroes in the normal legend card. You can end up getting insane amount. And the other problem is as well, like, you know, I mean, for free to play players who are going to need an event legend card, and this is the other issue with the pricing, which makes it even more stupid, is by the time you get to the stage where you can afford to be spending 67,000 merits on an event legend card, you're probably going to have all those heroes anyway, because you're going to be quite high might and you'll have no need to buy it anyway. There's no way a new player is going to be looking at event legend card thinking, oh great, I'll save up for that. They'd be insane or not know the game at all to think that's worth buying and saving up for. You know, I'll be amazed if there's one player who buys that in the game. Do you know what I mean? I'd be amazed. Like, it's just a crazy price. I mean, IGG really need to, you know, bring that price down and bring an update and just sort these warehouse items. Because so far the only one I say is okay is the work hammer. You know, everything else is kind of this. There's at least something wrong, and like that event legend card's crazy. That just needs to be changed. Like, so hopefully we'll see an update they brought in. The other issue we've got as well, I mean, obviously the Size Shield crest is probably going to be like the Holy Grail, a rarity one, but you know, talent cards as well now, I just can see them hardly ever appearing at all now, because I mean, they're already too rare as it is, and you know, I've said this in other videos as well, that I wish IGG would, you know, make the talent card appear a bit more than they do, you know, because I mean, we see like these, you know, like hero trial cards and, you know, the tomes, they appear in the gold packs, they appear all the time, like, you know. That's another one as well. These gold packs, 675 merits are stupid. Don't be buying them, mind, you know. The talent cards, I really wish they'd make them appear a bit more. They're too rare, and I just worry now with these new items brought in, it's going to make them even rarer. It's going to be 10 times worse kind of thing. We'll just never see them. So hopefully, you know, the talent cards will start appearing a bit more, like, you know. Okay then, guys, that's it. Right, cheers.